Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night, looked at the person next to you, and wondered what happened to that spark you used to have? Do you remember the days when just a touch, a look, or a thought was enough to make your body react instantly? Now, maybe you feel nothing. You want it, but your body doesn't respond. You try, but it's weak, inconsistent, or gone too soon. Have you noticed how this problem has been creeping up on you little by little, until one day you realized your body no longer listens to you? And when that moment comes, when you feel powerless, it's not just your body that suffers. Your confidence starts to crumble. You avoid intimacy. You make excuses. You stop feeling like a man. But what if I told you that there's a silent force inside your body right now, one that can be reawakened, and that the key to bringing back strong, reliable performance in the bedroom could be hiding not in pills or prescriptions, but in 7 simple spices you might already have in your kitchen? Yes. 7 natural spices that, when eaten the right way, can restore blood flow, rebuild hormonal balance, and bring back that solid strength that once defined your nights. Keep watching, because before this story ends, you'll learn exactly what these spices are, how they work, and how you can start using them today to turn back the clock. But first, leave a quick comment below telling which city you're watching from. It helps more people find this life-changing information. Now, let's talk about what's really happening inside the body when this problem starts. Most men think bedroom failure after 60 is all about testosterone. Others blame stress, age, or even the mind. But the truth is, none of those are the real root cause. Yes, testosterone drops with age. Yes, stress plays a role, but the main villain is something much more hidden, and it starts years before the first signs show up. This enemy is called microvascular restriction, tiny blockages in the smallest blood vessels that feed your reproductive area. Think of it like this: your body has miles of blood highways, but with time, poor diet, lack of movement, and inflammation cause these roads to narrow. The result? Less blood can reach where it's needed most. Without strong blood flow, you can't get or maintain an erection, no matter how much desire you feel. It's not just a problem of will, it's a plumbing issue inside your own body. But why does this happen more intensely after 60? The answer lies in something called oxidative stress. Over the years, your body collects damage from toxins, processed foods, alcohol, pollution, and even lack of sleep. These damages lead to inflammation that slowly stiffens the arteries and reduces nitric oxide, the molecule that relaxes and opens up blood vessels. Without enough nitric oxide, your arteries can't expand, and blood flow weakens. You may still feel desire in your mind, but your body can't deliver the power. It's like having a car with no fuel line. The engine may roar, but nothing moves. And here's where the magic of these 7 spices comes in. You see, some spices contain rare compounds that your body uses to produce nitric oxide, clear blockages, and fight inflammation. They also increase circulation, protect nerve endings, and balance hormones naturally. In ancient cultures, these spices were prized for their ability to awaken male vitality. Modern research has finally caught up, proving what our ancestors already knew. These natural ingredients have real, measurable effects on circulation, energy, and libido. But before revealing them, it's important to understand something else: why most modern diets make the problem worse. Every day, many people unknowingly eat foods that silently destroy male performance. Fried oils, excess sugar, and processed meats fill the bloodstream with sticky fats that damage arteries. Over time, this slows down oxygen delivery to your reproductive organs. Even small amounts of these foods, eaten daily, can block the very pathways that allow erections to happen. And yet, what's worse, some men try to fix the problem with pills that only treat the symptom. These pills may create temporary blood flow, but they do nothing to heal the real damage inside the vessels. Once their effect fades, the body becomes even more dependent. The key is not to force the body, but to heal it. And that healing starts with what you eat. When you start feeding your body with the right natural compounds, something amazing happens. Your cells begin to repair. Your arteries become more flexible. Your blood flow becomes steady. You start to feel warmth again in places that had gone cold for years. But it doesn't happen overnight. It happens gradually, as your system rebuilds itself from the inside. The 7 spices I'll reveal later in this story are powerful because they work in multiple ways at once. They reduce inflammation, improve circulation, and balance hormones. But even before you start adding them, you must first understand what's draining your vitality each day. One of the biggest hidden causes is something that almost no one talks about: chronic stress. When the body is under constant tension, it releases cortisol, a hormone that signals your body to store fat and shut down reproductive functions. It's a survival mechanism from ancient times. Your body doesn't know the difference between emotional stress and physical danger. So when you're anxious, angry, or exhausted, your body focuses on survival, not pleasure. Cortisol also lowers testosterone and damages the same arteries that feed your private parts. This means that even if you eat healthy foods, constant stress can undo all your efforts. That's why one of the first steps in restoring bedroom power is to lower cortisol naturally, and some of these 7 spices do exactly that. They calm inflammation in the brain, relax your nervous system, and allow blood flow to normalize again. But there's another hidden problem: poor circulation in the lower body. Over the years, most men stop moving as much as they used to. Long hours sitting in chairs, driving, or watching TV cause the pelvic muscles to weaken. These muscles are like the natural pump that helps push blood into the right areas. When they lose strength, your body struggles to send blood where it's needed. This is why exercises like walking, light stretching, and pelvic floor strengthening can make such a difference. When you combine them with circulation-boosting spices, you create the perfect conditions for recovery. Now imagine your blood vessels like tiny rubber tubes. When you're young, they're flexible and wide, allowing blood to flow freely. As you age, they stiffen and narrow, restricting flow. The compounds in certain spices act like natural lubricants for these vessels. They help relax the inner lining, remove oxidative waste, and allow the arteries to expand again. The more often you eat them, the stronger and healthier your circulation becomes. But there's one spice in particular, hidden in plain sight, that's so powerful it has been shown to improve endothelial function, which is the ability of your arteries to open fully. It's commonly used in soups, teas, and even desserts in some cultures, and it's one of the keys to restoring lost performance naturally. Before we reveal that spice, let's look at one more hidden layer of this problem: hormonal balance. Many men think testosterone is the only hormone that matters, but the truth is, your body works like a symphony. You need the right balance between testosterone, estrogen, and insulin. When any of these go out of tune, energy drops, mood declines, and blood flow suffers. The good news is that several of the 7 spices I'll reveal later are known to support hormone balance by regulating insulin and reducing excess estrogen. When that balance is restored, energy returns, motivation grows, and the body becomes ready again for intimacy. Here's something fascinating. Many of these spices were once used in ancient rituals meant to restore vitality and fertility. In India, Egypt, and parts of Asia, men over 60 were not seen as weak or finished. They were respected for their wisdom and strength, and part of their secret was in the daily use of these spices. They didn't have modern medicine, but they had nature, and nature provided everything their bodies needed to stay alive and powerful. Today, science is proving what they already knew. Some of these spices increase nitric oxide, others boost dopamine, and others enhance blood flow to the reproductive organs. When combined, they work like a natural orchestra inside the body, tuning every system back into harmony. Still, one question remains: why doesn't everyone know this? The answer is simple: because modern food systems replaced natural ingredients with processed, shelf-stable products that last longer, but kill vitality faster. Supermarkets are full of foods that numb the senses, weaken the arteries, and make men dependent on artificial solutions. It's no surprise that by the age of 60, over half of men report trouble in the bedroom. But the truth is, it doesn't have to be that way. Because when you start adding back the natural compounds your body has been missing, it responds quickly. Your circulation improves. Your energy rises. You start to feel like yourself again. Now, let's talk about the first spice on this list, the one that quietly fights the very cause of poor blood flow. It's turmeric. This golden spice contains curcumin, a compound that helps reduce inflammation and restore flexibility in blood vessels. It also increases nitric oxide production, allowing blood to move freely throughout your body. By adding a teaspoon of turmeric a day, mixed with black pepper to improve absorption, you can start cleansing your arteries naturally. This doesn't just improve performance, it also protects your heart and brain. Men who use turmeric regularly often report better stamina, sharper focus, and calmer moods, all essential for a strong, confident presence in the bedroom. But turmeric alone isn't enough. The second spice, which we'll explore next, multiplies its effects by improving how your body processes sugar and energy. And when you combine these two, you begin to rebuild the foundation of vitality that time tried to take away. Your circulation starts to wake up, your energy comes back, and your confidence begins to rise. Because this isn't about a quick fix. It's about restoring what was always meant to be yours. The second spice on this powerful list may already be sitting in your kitchen cabinet right now, yet few realize just how much it can do for male energy and blood flow. It's cinnamon, warm, aromatic, and familiar. Cinnamon has been used for centuries not just for flavor, but for strength. Modern science has discovered that cinnamon helps regulate blood sugar and lower insulin resistance, two of the biggest enemies of male performance. When your blood sugar stays high for too long, it damages the lining of your arteries and reduces nitric oxide, making it much harder for blood to reach your most vital areas. By stabilizing glucose and improving insulin sensitivity, cinnamon helps the blood vessels relax and open again, allowing oxygen and nutrients to flow freely. Men who use it regularly often report better energy throughout the day, fewer sugar crashes, and a noticeable return of morning vitality. But cinnamon's power doesn't stop there. It also improves circulation by reducing triglycerides and cholesterol, keeping your arteries smooth and flexible. Adding half a teaspoon of cinnamon to your breakfast each day can gradually reactivate your body's natural ability to perform, without any pills or chemicals. And yet, cinnamon works even better when paired with the third spice, ginger. This ancient root has long been called the heat of life in traditional medicine, and for good reason. Ginger boosts circulation by gently warming the body and thinning the blood, helping it reach every corner with ease. It also acts as a natural anti-inflammatory and antioxidant, protecting the arteries from the damage that comes with age. But perhaps its most unique effect is on energy production. Ginger enhances mitochondrial function, the small powerhouses inside your cells, allowing them to generate more energy. This means greater stamina, quicker recovery, and a stronger response when desire arises. Ginger also helps increase dopamine and serotonin, the feel-good chemicals that stimulate desire and connection. A small piece of ginger steeped in hot water or added to meals can reignite warmth in your body and bring back that sense of inner fire that may have faded over time. Still, while these first three spices already begin repairing the foundation, blood flow, energy, and hormone balance, there's another that works deeper, targeting the heart of the problem that most men never address: poor oxygen delivery to the lower body. That spice is cayenne pepper. It may sound intense, but cayenne contains capsaicin, a compound that expands blood vessels and improves circulation almost immediately after consumption. It increases body temperature, promotes sweating, and flushes out toxins that clog the microvessels responsible for erection quality. Cayenne also stimulates the production of nitric oxide and boosts metabolism, which can help you shed extra belly fat, a major cause of low testosterone and poor performance. Many men over 60 carry extra weight around the waist, not realizing that every inch of belly fat produces estrogen and weakens their hormonal balance. By adding a small pinch of cayenne pepper to soups or teas, you help restore proper blood flow, cleanse the arteries, and reignite energy from the inside out. The warmth you feel after consuming it is not just in your mouth, it's the signal that your circulation is waking up again. But if cayenne opens the roadways, the fourth spice on this list repairs the bridges. That spice is garlic. Known as one of nature's most powerful healers, garlic contains allicin, a sulfur compound that helps reduce blood pressure and remove plaque buildup in arteries. It cleanses your blood vessels and helps the heart pump more efficiently, sending stronger pulses of blood to the entire body. Research shows that men who consume garlic daily have improved blood vessel flexibility and better endothelial function, the same mechanism that allows the body to achieve a firm and lasting erection. Garlic also helps raise testosterone naturally by reducing the stress hormone cortisol, balancing your inner chemistry for stronger drive and vitality. You can crush a clove and let it rest for 10 minutes before eating, which activates the allicin, or you can mix it into your food. Its flavor might be strong, but its benefits are even stronger. Many men describe a sense of renewed energy within just a few weeks of consistent use. Now that the blood flow and hormonal balance are being restored, the next challenge is endurance. It's not just about achieving an erection, it's about maintaining it with confidence, without fear of losing it midway. That's where the fifth spice enters the scene: nutmeg. This warm, aromatic spice has long been recognized as a natural aphrodisiac. In controlled doses, nutmeg helps increase blood flow to the pelvic area and boosts serotonin, which enhances both mood and desire. But what makes nutmeg especially powerful is its effect on the nervous system. It helps calm anxiety, reduce overthinking, and balance neurotransmitters that control timing and sensitivity. Many men lose performance not because their body fails, but because their mind interferes. Stress, fear, or past failures take over. Nutmeg helps quiet that internal noise, allowing the body to do what it was naturally designed to do. Just a pinch, no more than a quarter teaspoon per day, is enough. Used too much, it can cause side effects, so moderation is key. When combined with cinnamon and ginger, nutmeg creates a gentle synergy that balances warmth, circulation, and relaxation all at once. But perhaps the most interesting part of this story is that all these spices don't just improve your nights, they improve your entire health. When your circulation gets stronger, your heart and brain benefit too. When inflammation goes down, you feel lighter and more energetic. When your hormones are balanced, your mood stabilizes and confidence returns. Every system in your body starts to work better because everything is connected. That's why men who begin this simple change often notice improvements beyond the bedroom: better sleep, sharper memory, fewer aches, and a renewed appetite for life. Now we arrive at the sixth spice, which has been quietly studied for its incredible ability to increase testosterone and improve blood flow: black cumin, also known as Nigella sativa. This tiny seed has been used for thousands of years to support male vitality, and modern science now confirms its benefits. It improves cholesterol levels, reduces oxidative stress, and boosts nitric oxide, the same molecule responsible for healthy erections. What makes black cumin truly remarkable is how it helps the body regulate inflammation and protect the liver, which is responsible for processing hormones. When the liver is burdened with toxins, it can't properly balance testosterone or estrogen. By cleansing and supporting the liver, black cumin helps bring your hormones back into harmony naturally. Taking a small amount daily, around half a teaspoon of the seeds or their oil, can create visible improvements in energy, clarity, and mood within weeks. At this point, your body begins to transform from within. Circulation is improving, hormones are rebalancing, and energy is returning. Yet, there's one final obstacle, the one most responsible for the sudden loss of strength during intimacy. It's the gradual decline of nitric oxide production with age. By 60, your body produces far less of this essential molecule, which is why even healthy men begin to experience inconsistency. Without nitric oxide, the blood vessels can't open properly, no matter how strong the heart pumps. But nature, once again, provides an answer in the form of one final spice, the seventh and most powerful of all. Before we reveal it, think about what nitric oxide truly represents. It's the signal your body uses to relax arteries, direct blood flow, and sustain it. When it runs low, no amount of effort or desire can compensate. That's why restoring nitric oxide naturally is the final key to regaining strong, reliable performance at any age. This last spice does exactly that, in a way that no synthetic pill can. It's pomegranate seed powder. While not technically a spice in the traditional sense, it has become one in modern kitchens for its concentrated flavor and healing power. Pomegranate seeds are packed with polyphenols that dramatically increase nitric oxide levels in the blood. They help protect the inner lining of arteries, reduce stiffness, and promote long-lasting circulation. In fact, studies show that men who consume pomegranate extract daily experience a significant improvement in erection quality and duration. It works by recharging the same biological pathways that time has weakened, allowing your body to respond naturally again. And the best part? It also supports your heart, reduces blood pressure, and protects against age-related decline. Mixed into smoothies or sprinkled over meals, pomegranate seed powder completes the 7-spice formula, the natural foundation for bringing back power, stamina, and confidence. Now that we've revealed all 7, let's step back for a moment and see how they work together. Turmeric reduces inflammation and heals the arteries. Cinnamon balances blood sugar and strengthens circulation. Ginger fuels energy and improves dopamine. Cayenne pepper expands blood vessels and burns away fat. Garlic cleanses the bloodstream and raises testosterone. Nutmeg restores calm and desire, while black cumin and pomegranate seed powder boost nitric oxide and hormonal balance. Each one alone is powerful, but together they form a complete system, a natural network of healing that targets every root cause of performance loss. Imagine your body after a few weeks of using them correctly. Your circulation feels stronger. Your energy stays high throughout the day. You begin waking up feeling alive again. Your confidence grows, and you stop worrying about what might happen in the bedroom because you finally feel control returning to your body. These are not fantasies. They're the results of giving your body the nutrients and compounds it has been starved of for decades. Age doesn't have to mean decline. In many cultures, men in their 70s still live vibrant, intimate lives because they never abandoned the habits that keep their blood moving and their hormones balanced. But remember, it's not just what you add, it's also what you remove. Processed oils, sugar, and alcohol slow down nitric oxide and create inflammation that cancels out the benefits of these spices. To get results, you must make space for healing. Replace fried foods with grilled ones, swap sugary drinks for water with lemon, and add daily movement to keep your arteries open. When you combine these habits with the 7 spices, you're not just fixing a problem, you're rebuilding your strength from the ground up. By now, you can start to see how the pieces fit together. What once felt like a mystery, why your body wasn't responding, is now clear. It wasn't just age, it wasn't just hormones. It was the slow, invisible narrowing of your blood vessels, the loss of nitric oxide, and the imbalance of your inner chemistry. And now, you have the tools to reverse it naturally, safely, and permanently. In the final part of this story, you'll learn how to combine these 7 spices in a simple daily plan that makes them work together for maximum power, how to eat them, when to take them, and what small changes can multiply their effects, so your body can once again do what it was meant to do, feel alive, strong, and ready at any moment. By now, you already understand what causes the body to lose its natural strength with age, and you've learned how 7 powerful spices can help reverse it from within. But knowledge alone isn't enough. You need a practical way to use it every day so your body can start repairing itself. This is where the transformation truly begins, and where many men see the difference between knowing and acting, because your body doesn't change with intention alone. It changes with repetition, with consistent, small actions that retrain your chemistry to work as it did when you were younger. The good news is that this doesn't require drastic diets, expensive supplements, or complicated recipes. It only takes a few minutes a day to start feeding your body what it has been missing for years. Let's begin by creating your simple daily spice routine, a natural ritual that gradually restores blood flow, rebuilds hormone balance, and reignites the same vitality you once took for granted. Start each morning by preparing what we'll call your golden starter. This is a drink that combines turmeric, black pepper, cinnamon, and ginger in 1 cup. Mix half a teaspoon of turmeric, a pinch of black pepper, and half a teaspoon of cinnamon in warm water or milk. Then grate a small piece of fresh ginger into it. Stir well, and if you prefer, add a touch of honey for taste. Drink this on an empty stomach before breakfast. This combination works like a natural switch. It turns on your circulation, lowers inflammation, and clears your arteries from the inside. Over time, this single habit helps your blood vessels regain flexibility, allowing them to expand easily when needed. Many men notice that within 2 to 3 weeks, morning energy and alertness return. Next comes the midday booster, which focuses on sustaining energy and keeping your hormones stable. This is where you use black cumin and garlic together. You can take half a teaspoon of black cumin seeds or oil after lunch, and pair it with a small clove of raw or lightly cooked garlic. The black cumin supports liver detoxification and nitric oxide production, while the garlic cleans the arteries and strengthens testosterone. Together, they maintain blood flow throughout the day and keep your body primed. As these compounds build up, your heart works more efficiently, your digestion improves, and your circulation stays active well into the evening. Then, before dinner, use a pinch of cayenne pepper in your food. You can add it to soups, sauces, or even a small cup of lemon water. Cayenne activates your metabolism, clears micro blockages, and encourages your body to release stored toxins. Its gentle heat signals your blood vessels to expand, improving oxygen flow to every part of your body, including the one that matters most in moments of intimacy. Some men describe it as feeling a gentle warmth that radiates through their chest and lower body. That's your blood flow coming back to life. At night, just before bed, create a relaxing mix using nutmeg and pomegranate powder. Warm a small cup of milk or water, add a 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg and a teaspoon of pomegranate seed powder. Stir until smooth. Drink it slowly, allowing the aroma and warmth to relax your body. This combination lowers stress hormones, increases nitric oxide, and balances dopamine levels, making it easier to fall asleep while also improving circulation during rest. Sleep is when your body heals, rebuilds testosterone, and strengthens your arteries. So when you sleep well, you perform well. This routine may seem simple, but its power lies in consistency. Every spice you add sends a message to your body to heal, to repair, to flow again. Each day, you're rebuilding your system from within, and the more consistent you are, the faster your body responds. Within the first week, most men notice subtle changes: better energy, clearer focus, and improved digestion. Within a month, many report stronger stamina, morning vitality returning, and a sense of renewed confidence that had been missing for years. This is not a miracle or a trick. It's your body doing what it was designed to do when given the right tools. Still, there's an important part of this transformation that many overlook: mindset and movement. Spices alone can't overcome a sedentary lifestyle or constant stress. You don't need to become an athlete, but you do need to move daily. A 15-minute walk in the morning and another in the evening is enough to keep your blood vessels active. Simple stretching and light pelvic exercises, like tightening and releasing your lower muscles while seated, help pump blood to the right areas. Remember, your body is a system of flow. When the body moves, the heart strengthens, the arteries stay flexible, and the mind calms down. Add to that regular deep breathing, and you're creating the perfect environment for these spices to work even faster. Equally important is reducing the foods and habits that block your progress. Alcohol, sugar, and processed fats act like sand in the gears of your body's machinery. They slow nitric oxide, stiffen your arteries, and increase estrogen levels. Even small amounts of these, consumed regularly, can undo the good that these spices are building. That doesn't mean you must live without pleasure. It means choosing smarter pleasures. Replace soda with sparkling water and lemon. Swap fried foods for grilled ones seasoned with your new spice allies. And when you crave something sweet, choose dark chocolate with pomegranate instead. This way, every bite you take helps your body instead of hurting it. Now, let's go deeper into what happens inside your body as these spices work together. Within your arteries, a thin layer called the endothelium controls blood flow. When it's healthy, it releases nitric oxide, which relaxes the arteries and allows blood to move freely. But with age, this lining becomes damaged, inflamed, and stiff. Turmeric, garlic, and pomegranate repair that lining. Cinnamon and ginger keep it flexible. Cayenne forces it to expand. Nutmeg calms the nerves that control it. Black cumin fuels the cells with the antioxidants needed to keep it young. This is how your circulation starts to behave like it did 20 or 30 years ago. The result is not only stronger performance, but also better cardiovascular health overall. As your blood flow returns, you may begin to notice unexpected improvements. Your skin may look healthier, your memory sharper, and your endurance greater. That's because the same blood that reaches your private parts also nourishes your brain, muscles, and organs. You're not just regaining sexual vitality, you're regaining life vitality. Men who follow this approach often say that they stop feeling old. They walk taller, smile more, and reconnect with their partners on a deeper level. Because when confidence returns, connection follows. And when connection grows, desire becomes natural again. But to make this transformation last, you must also feed your mind. Too many men carry silent shame and frustration about this issue, believing they're broken or past their prime. The truth is, you're not broken. You're just out of balance. Once balance is restored, everything starts to work as nature intended. It's not about chasing youth, it's about reclaiming strength. When you start seeing progress, resist the urge to stop. Keep going, because your body is always rebuilding. Just as it took years to lose that strength, it takes time to fully rebuild it. Now let's talk about results. Imagine 3 months from now, waking up with energy and purpose. You start your day feeling strong. You look in the mirror and notice that your posture has improved. Your eyes are clearer, and you no longer feel tired all the time. When you're with your partner, you feel relaxed, confident, and ready. The fear that once held you back is gone because your body now responds naturally. You no longer need to rely on pills or worry about side effects. You've taken control, and you've done it through simple, natural choices that support your entire health. But even beyond the physical changes, something deeper happens. You begin to trust your body again. You realize that age doesn't define your strength, habits do. Every meal, every breath, and every small choice can either weaken or strengthen you. These spices are more than flavor. They're medicine from nature's own pharmacy, designed to keep blood flowing and life thriving. Men in ancient times understood this, which is why their vitality often lasted well into old age. Today, science confirms what they practice daily. Circulation, balance, and nourishment are the pillars of masculine health. So, here's your simple plan to follow starting today. Each morning, take your golden drink with turmeric, ginger, cinnamon, and black pepper. After lunch, take black cumin and garlic. Add a pinch of cayenne to your evening meal. And before bed, drink your nutmeg and pomegranate mix. That's it. 7 spices, 4 small moments in your day, and a lifetime of difference. Combine that with daily movement, clean eating, and 8 hours of restful sleep. Within weeks, you'll notice your energy climbing and your confidence returning. Within months, you'll feel renewed strength and stamina that once felt impossible. And perhaps most importantly, never forget why this matters. It's not just about performance, it's about life itself. When your circulation is strong, every part of your body benefits. When your energy is high, your relationships deepen. When you feel in control, you stop fearing time. Because time doesn't steal your strength, you give it away by neglecting what your body needs. Starting today, take it back. Use what nature gave you. Eat the spices that heal instead of the foods that harm. Move your body, calm your mind, and let your blood flow freely again. You've already taken the most important step by listening and understanding. The next step is action. You don't need to change everything at once. Just start with 1 spice today. Sprinkle it on your food, mix it in your drink, and remember that every small effort adds up. Over time, your body will reward you with energy, power, and the confidence that comes from knowing you are once again in control of your health and your vitality. So, to recap your roadmap, reduce inflammation with turmeric, stabilize blood sugar with cinnamon, boost energy with ginger, improve blood flow with cayenne, cleanse arteries with garlic, restore calm and balance with nutmeg, and supercharge nitric oxide with black cumin and pomegranate. Together, they awaken the very systems that age tried to silence. And when they work in harmony, you'll rediscover what it feels like to be strong, ready, and truly alive again. Now take this knowledge and turn it into power. The kitchen is your new medicine cabinet. The spices on your shelf are your allies. Your body is not old. It's waiting to be reactivated. Start today, stay consistent, and remember, the spark never disappears. It only needs the right fuel to burn again. And with these 7 natural spices, that fire will return stronger than ever.